Let's go. What's up, bro? We got a podcast in the metaverse, bro.
Yeah. Who knew that this is what it was all building up to through the entire first season? And now we are here kicking off season 2 with all of you guys, a live studio audience.
Let's go. Every Tuesday.
A podcast. We didn't even know what was happening. We were 15 episodes into this.
It seems to be helping and impacting a lot of people. We'll see you every Tuesday on the Well Metaverse podcast. Peace.
Easy. I don't know why I chuck deuces. Like I don't chuck deuces. What was that?
Hello. It is Tuesday at noon Eastern, which means it is time for Well Metaverse. Hey, Ether Bun Boy. Hello. Good to see you guys here. Jason is doing some college touring, so he won't be with us today. But we have our good friend and producer, Lolly D, here with us. And then we got a special guest, Mr. J Bags. Give it away. Bring it on. Yeah, Kimberly Ann, right on cue, setting up the theme for today. By the way, did anybody notice our new artwork for this? We've got a new artwork image that shows me and Jason in real life, which is a lot of fun. Hey, congratulations, Cypher, on winning the headset. Speaking of giving it away, one of the things that we've been doing for our team Soapstone folks, our folks that are involved in the Discord and volunteering at the Soapstone, is we give away $2,000 worth of prizes to them each month to just say thank you for all of the hard work that they put into making the Soapstone what it is. And of course, our friend Cypher won a Quest 3 headset, which is awesome. So congrats on that. And we gave one away last month, and we gave one away. Actually, we ended up giving 2 away this month as a little bonus kicker, along with $100 worth of, or excuse me, $1,000 worth of Amazon gift cards and another $500 worth of Soap Store gift cards. We're giving it away. A lot of you guys know that we're able to do these Soapstone Presents shows on Thursday. And that collaboration has opened up some really cool opportunities for us to do some things, and also some resources that we can give some stuff away. And we want to make sure that the people that are volunteering and that get to experience some cool things. And we also have some great ideas on a whole new concept to reward the people that are coming in and performing at the Soapstone. I'm going to bring our friend Lolly D out. You want to join me, Lolly D? Oh, double thumbs up. Here you guys go. Yay!
Yes, those giveaways are so good. I swear everybody's so excited about it. I know I'm excited about it. I won because, the more we get involved and participate in things, the more entries we get on that wheel. I mean, our friend Sterminator, I think he was the champ with like 19 entries. So it's pretty cool. So, hey, it pays to help out. And it's so fun helping out anyway, and have this added bonus and a quiz 3. I mean, wow. How cool is that? Everybody's excited. It's great. Love it.
And my plan is to keep that going forward. Like, one of the things that's really important to me as we introduce new things is sustainability. And it appears that tomorrow's not promised to any of us, and things can always change. But from what it looks like, this is going to be a sustainable thing. So
it's great.
Yeah.
It is great.
Yeah.
It just feels good to be able to, all these people have been helping us for so long, and it just feels so good to be able to have them be rewarded for, they do it out of love and fun, but it's still great to have it happen. I love it. It's great.
Yeah. Well, and that kind of brings us to this other problem that I've been trying to solve since the beginning. And that is, it's kind of twofold. One, how can we reward the people who are coming in and performing? And then also, how can we create an on-ramp for talented people in the metaverse to go from zero to earning something in the metaverse.
Right.
That's I think that's where the draw of the metaverse is. It's the Wild West. It's this new frontier. It's the opportunities to become known and to earn. So that's always been a big push for me. And now that we've got these Soapstone Presents shows that are starting to roll and get rolling, we've got an opportunity. And I shared with you and a couple others on our team this idea of having $1,000.
How much?
$1,000. I want to figure out a way that we can book somebody, a comedian that's from Horizon Worlds, book them on one of our Soapstone Presents shows and pay them $1,000.
That is incredible, Aaron. You need to say that again. I mean, that's a significant amount of money. That's somebody's room rent. That is somebody's groceries for a month. That is significant. And it's so great to see people finally find ways to get rewarded. They do it, like I said, out of love and fun. But it does become work when you show up for people's events on a regular basis. It's a commitment they make for all of us to entertain us. And how great is it that they're going to get rewarded? I love it.
Yeah. Absolutely. But the question is, how can we do this in a way that's sustainable? So the concept that we're pursuing right now, and it'll take a little, Corbin, let's go, man. Talk about great shows. How about improv?
Yes.
Improv. Oh man, good stuff. And juniors improv. Our buddy wrestler is stepping up and crushing it in juniors improv. Like, man. And by the way, Corbin being Lizard play, when you ask wrestler, hey, how'd you learn how to do this? He's like, Lizard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. Bart, join us on discord.gg/soapstone. Indeed.
Because there's so many opportunities there. People don't really know. You don't have to be a host of a show or, fully entrenched in the Soapstone to still get to go to a lot of these great events. But if you're in Discord, you're going to know about them first. And, we have great opportunities for fun experiences open to everyone on our Discord channel. It's great.
Right. Indeed. Oh, look, Ace the Base has a comment. 2 great chances to join an event today where you can find out more about getting involved and see some promotions happening live. Yeah, we've got Alma Jean and several on our team came up with this concept of having a welcome event where the people who are looking to get involved with the Soapstone can come in and meet the people that are leading it and involved. And as a special little treat for these 2 events that we have today, we get to advance some of our team members. There's several folks that are becoming CSPs, and there's several other folks that are moving from being a CSP to a CSM. I think 2:00 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe, is when those shows are happening. So shortly after this will be done, we can head in there and get it rolling. Rolling.
It's kind of an honor to be on our team. I mean, people work hard to get those positions, and it's just fun to see these really, helpful, committed people that love the Soapstone as their community jump in and say, hey, I want to help with shows and instances and stuff. It's so great to have them join our team. I love it.
Yeah, there's something special that happens at the Soapstone, and it's because it becomes people's place. People have a vested interest in the Soapstone, and they want to see it succeed, and they'll help out to make it succeed. And that is just like, from my perspective as the world creator, seeing this community thrive and seeing the people find these opportunities to become part of the community and make it their own. Like that's just, it's so lovely.
It is so lovely. And there's the energy they bring, they bring new ideas, they bring fresh energy, and it gets all of us reinvigorated. It's really great.
Yeah. Look at it. Here's a little stats from Bart. Last month, we had over 500 chances to get involved. And we spun the wheel and gave out more than $2,500. And actually, he's trying to speak American. He says $2,500 in prizes. Yeah, yeah, it's amazing. I was shocked when I saw the total number of people that had volunteered for working shows and stuff throughout the month. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of opportunities and people who are filling those opportunities. Speaking of people who are filling those opportunities, I think we've got to bring out our guest.
I love this one. He's
yeah.
one of my favorite people.
I'm super excited about this too. Our guest is Jay Baggs, and a lot of people know him from Firehouse Comedy and of course from the Soapstone. He's a dude that is community minded. He's a dude that is a giver. He's a great guy. So let's bring him out right now, Mr. Jay Baggs.
Yay! I love Jay Baggs.
I thought I was calling my mom. Sorry, wrong number. What is up, you beautiful pile of people? How's everybody doing on this lovely, lovely Tuesday?
Well, better since you're here. Love having your positivity.
Oh, you stop it. It is good to see you. It's good to see you all as usual.
All right. The top hat says, yippee. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Man. So this is so good and appropriate to have you on the show today, my friend, because of course the stand-up showdown that happens on Monday nights. That's going to be the key for us making this $1,000 opportunity available and sustainable, because we can't just be willy-nilly. Just we've got to do it right, and we've got to go through a selection process to help us get the most talented comedians that are going to crush it when we give them that opportunity. And you and Mork, and there's potentially we could even extend that out and open up some more opportunities for people. But you guys, if you can take that show and allow people to come in and do a 3 or potentially even 5-minute set, and then you guys make that first decision where you look at the people that come in and perform at that show and say, you know what, you get the golden ticket. You are somebody who's going to advance to the next round. And I think you've got the chops. I think you've got what it takes to entertain a room full of people. You got what it might take to be pro. And then from there, we'll do another show. We'll do another show with all the people that you select as getting an invite. And that'll be a $1,000 invitational. And we'll try to limit it to 10 comedians. And they can come in. Everybody will get something of value. All the 10 comedians that are selected will get something of value. And then we'll pick one to book for a show. And they'll put a 3 to 5 minute set together, and they'll make $1,000 for doing it.
I tell you what, it's spectacular that you're giving them an opportunity like this, because there's a lot of people that come across that stage. There's a lot of people that, it takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of oomph to get yourself up on that stage in front of people, whether it's a full house or just a couple people standing there. Honestly, when I first got up on stage, just having a couple people there, I was nervous because you don't know if you're going to make them laugh. Those couple of people could be the making or breaking of you. It's just all on how you deliver it. But I think giving them this incentive is going to bring more people into the spotlight, which is, of course, what the Soapstone is all about, is finding your spotlight. Now, being that said, yes, we got to make sure that we get the right kind of people, because you got a lot of people that come up there and Google jokes, which they're still funny, but I think with this kind of incentive, it's going to bring a lot of people up that's going to have original material, and they're going to. And some of them, it's not about the money. Some of them, they want to see if they could, like me.
Yep.
If I were in this competition, I don't think it's about the money. I want to see if I can make you laugh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm all about. I'm a jokester. I'm a goofball. I've been a goofball my entire life, and I love it, and I won't change for nothing.
Yeah.
And it is good to see the people that are coming out of their shell that are coming up on the stage and during the stand-up showdown and showing off what they've got. We've got kids that come in and just kill the whole room. We've got adults that come in and just kill the whole room, and it's great to see. It's motivating to me to step up my game because I'm seeing amateurs, amateur kids, amateur adults come up and do it. It makes me step up my game to where I want to be that funny as well.
Yeah.
And what an opportunity to practice it here. People that think they want to take it out in the real world, they can do a lot of the work here. These are real people. These are real audiences. The jokes land. I mean, it's fantastic.
The only difference is you got a headset on. That's the only difference. You're still talking to real people. You're still standing in a room full of 25 people staring at you, waiting for a good joke. They're still real. There's no bots. The only difference is you're doing it from the comfort of your chair or your living room or your office or whatever.
Yeah, you bring up a lot of interesting points, and that accessibility, allowing people to take the stage and feel it out. Like, that's the superpower of virtual reality. It's taking experiences and making them accessible to people that they wouldn't be as easily accessible otherwise. So that's huge. And you talk about like the dad jokes or the Google jokes, or they're called street jokes sometimes. That is a very important part of the Soapstone experience, giving people the opportunity to do that. And we've had that for a while. That experience is accessible. Where this is making the turn is the comedian who's trying to make a go of it. The comedian that's like, I'm going to be writing original material. I'm going to perform, and I want my opportunity to earn, and I want my opportunity to be noticed. Like, that's who this is for. And then, of course, the people that are in the audience to witness this, it's going to take that. It's going to take that experience and drive it through the roof. It's going to be that much more enjoyable to be a part of. It's going to be that much more enjoyable to watch. I'm pretty stoked about this.
Me too. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see how this is going to transpire. There's going to be some talented people that are going to walk through there. I'm telling you. This is going to be huge. I'm so excited to be a part of this. And you should have heard Mort last night after you told him about it. He turned into a giant giggle box. I'm not even joking. The whole time when someone was up on stage during the show, we were back in the backstage talking, and he's so excited about it. Oh, I can't wait to see this happen. This is going to be so monumental, guys.
Indeed. And I'm so happy. Like, both Mork and yourself, you guys are the perfect guys to be spearheading this in the evening. Again, we may get an opportunity to even expand it so that the U.S. daytime, which is of course European evening time, we've got more opportunities there. But man, for Monday nights, I think this is going to be the opportunity for people to come in and get financially rewarded and get noticed for being able to perform comedy in the metaverse, because not everybody can do it. It's tough, and not everybody can do it at the Soapstone, because we do have some extra guardrails. We don't allow people to be racist. It's just not allowed. and unfortunately, there's comedians that cannot adhere to that. And if that's the case, they can't perform at the Soapstone.
I agree. It's not just about your ability to perform. It's to be genuine. You got to be genuine.
Exactly.
You can't take someone. You can't take someone else's material. You can't go up on stage and perform one of the people that the Soapstone showcases. It's funny, but what's funny when it comes from the source. You can't. It's not like doing a cover song. You can't do a cover comedy act. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah. Although, I mean, again, there's a spot for it. There's a spot for it.
Oh, there's always a spot for it.
Mic and to not in a disingenuous way, but to come out and be like, hey, you know what? This is one of my favorite bits by this comedian, and then go through and do some of it. That's great. Again,
that's perfect for people. That's good for people that are just cutting in their teeth. get up on the stage and see if you have the stomach to get up in front of all the people. That'd be a great way to start that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I first started doing it, when I started trying to be, on the stage, I had some stuff, but I knew it wasn't going to be great. So I'm like some of my other friends. I'm situational. A lot of things happen in my life that are just special. So I run with it. And now, you hear all the time about the pregnant wife and the hormone spikes and the being married. I am living that. I am currently living that. My poor wife is the sweetest woman in the world.
Which, by the way, congratulations.
Yeah.
Stop it. Yeah, just out of the blue, she will just start crying. And I'm like, what? I said, do you want ice cream, honey? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what, though? Everyday life is the comedy, right? And I think, and if you're a funny person, which you truly are, it's natural for you, and that's what makes you so special. But for people with everyday life stories that tell them in the funny ways, that's what we can all relate to. So jokes are great. We all love comedians that do one-liners too, but having situational comedy, we can identify. We can feel connected to that. So it's a special kind. And I don't know, Aaron, I see a lot more people coming into the Soapstone now wanting to try out their comedic things. And when I tell them, we do have some rules here, I'm getting very little pushback now. People are like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's so, anytime there's a new community developing, there's early days where it's very important to set the to start setting the cultural boundaries. And we've got a community now that knows and understands culturally what we're going for. We don't want to have the vulgar profanities. The aggressive and derogatory sexual stuff. We don't want to have it. And people can understand and respect that. Not everybody, but again, once you get the culture established and the norm is that, then when people try to push against that, they find that boundary, they find that cultural boundary, and then we'll respond accordingly. But in the early days, those cultural boundaries are not established. So the people in the room don't really know where the boundaries are. So when somebody pushes, they can just go off the rails, and that. But it's really good. Yeah.
And people are also accepting, like you said, the rules are sort of set now. So people that are coming in now are used to seeing children, and children, they're understanding that they have to follow the rules too, because we keep enforcing that. So now we have these coexisting experiences just kind of flowing with kids and adults, and we find our spaces, right? Kids are starting to realize, well, you know what? They won't kick me out if I don't get in their face. It's starting to work, right? When you say so, J-Bag, they're starting to get it.
I wholeheartedly agree, because I know that the stand-up showdown is supposed to be 18 plus, but we do have some kids that come in and hang out, but they're so respectful. Like we had 2 on stage last night, and they actually did a fantastic job. And that's the thing, though. I've noticed that they're starting to understand that things will go easier if you just behave. Even the adults, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Y'all know the Firehouse. It's 18 plus. It's 18
Trolling
plus.
is so 2020.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But even in our world, the people are still respecting. You can come up and you can cuss on the stage because it's an adult venue. But even I don't go for the whole the real vulgarity mess. I don't want that. Yeah. I'm still a spiritually minded person, but at the same time, that's their haven. But we still have a sense of decorum, like you guys do. I observe that because I don't want people to look at my world, and I definitely don't want them to look at the Soapstone and go, "Oh, people are just horrible in there." You hear the jokes? Nah, we can't do that. And I noticed that a lot of the people now, when I first started with the Soapstone 2 years ago, or just coming to hanging out in the Soapstone, people were testing the waters like nobody's business. Now, everybody knows the deal. Everybody knows the deal. There's a couple that still slip through the crack because they still want to try to test the water.
It helps now. Like this Soapstone Presents series is so crucial to what the Soapstone is and what it's becoming. Because here you've got celebrity comedians, nationally touring professional comedians. You've got folks that are making all their money, some of them a lot of money, by performing comedy. And they're coming in and they're performing within the house rules. You know, they're coming in and they're avoiding the vulgar profanity. They're coming in and they're avoiding anything that's racist, homophobic, or otherwise derogatory. They're doing this, and they're doing it hilariously, if that's a word.
Exactly. And that just goes to show it's not difficult to do. It's not hard. You could be as clean as you want to, and you can still make someone whiz their pants.
It's not hard to do if you have talent. There are some people that know that low-hanging fruit is shock value, and that is a certain kind of comedy, right? It's not that they're not talented. It's just it's easy to get laughs from that.
It's easier. And when you got somebody that's being, when you're up on our stage, up on the Soapstone stage, sometimes censoring can be funnier because you get the gist of what they're saying. And you're just going, oh yeah, I see what you did there,
Well, that's so, and you know what? That is actually the other benefit of really getting those guardrails established, because there have been times when we've erred on too cautiously on the side of clean, and somebody might get up there and broach a line. And we'll stop them and say, hey, don't do that. Well, now it's starting to get established where people know where that barrier is. People can make innuendos. People can talk about adult situations. Just don't be vulgar and graphic about it.
Exactly.
People can. Comedy is all about creating tension and releasing that tension with a laugh, with a surprise. And I mean, it's magical, and you have to be able to allow comedians to create that tension. So if it gets too watered down and too subdued, then you can lose the funny. But it can be very, very funny if we and still avoid those danger zones, those zones that are good for people.
That like you said earlier, that low hanging fruit. You got to watch that low hanging fruit. It's too easy. Just let it go. You can do it without it.
Unless you're talking about low hanging fruit, the Tenacious D song.
Great song. But So good stuff. I'm excited. We as a community are going to learn a lot more about this $1,000 opportunity. And again, I foresee that being an ongoing opportunity. I think we're going to be able to get started on this and have it be a sustainable thing where once every couple months we can offer that opportunity up to the best of the best, the comedians that come in, crush it in the stand-up showdown, and then come in from there to the invitational and crush it there, and then get the opportunity to come in with the famous headliners and put a show together. So
it's all good.
Agreed. I think this is going to be
forward.
That's it. This is going to catch some serious traction. I can see it. This is going to double, if not triple, the people that come in and get up on that stage. You're not just going to have people watching. You're going to have a lot of people participating. And I think for some people, it might be about the scratch, but at the same time, I think for a lot of people that do come in there, it's going to be about showing off what they actually have and they were afraid to show off before. Yeah. So I think this is going to be a great opportunity.
It's about the experience where, and across the board, the people that are hosting like yourselves, the people who are volunteering, the people that are in the audience watching, and the people that are performing, that experience is going to go up for everybody. It's going to be a better experience, more fun. And
It's exciting when there's some stakes, right? I mean, we
Right?
all got a
I mean, who doesn't
football
love
pool.
steak?
I like
Tell me a football pool doesn't make the game so much more exciting, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how that goes.
Exactly. That's the way to go right there. Give
Indeed.
them a reason to show off their stuff. Give them a reason.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I'm totally with you on that. And you know, I don't want to go too far in reveals, but I'm going to anyway. I would like to, everybody plug their ears. No, I would like to do something very
Okay.
similar to this with the musician showcase and the sound check. And you know, maybe 1 month we do a comedian where we book them for a spot on a Soapstone Comedy Presents show, and then the next month we take a musician and we book them. The same deal, same thing. Allow them to come in and perform on that much larger stage that gets a lot more eyes on it. You know,
Which is great because there's such talented people working so hard all over the place here, just for the experiences and to entertain people and make other people's worlds do well. Look how giving they are. I mean, they'll just run around here from stage to stage to help you make your show good. That is some giving people. So yay that they're going to get something too. I'm really excited. That's great.
100%. I think mixing it up like that, that's really going to draw. It's going to draw a crowd first off, but at the same time, it's gonna help out a lot. I think it's going to be a good opportunity.
Look at this poetic piece here. Chase the scratch or scratch the itch you didn't know you had. Yeah, that's good stuff.
That's great. That's great. Yeah.
Sturm, yeah. Abby Rose and 281 Killer are amazing. And we've got some amazing singers. Yeah, it's so the sound, honestly, there's a lot of musical talent that's in Horizon Worlds. It's going to be it's going to be both easy and hard when we turn the focus onto the music, because there's so many talented people that have learned how to do it and hone that skill. Like, it's going to be really hard to narrow that down and select somebody. But again, because we can do this on an ongoing basis, you know, if we you know, we'll be able to select multiple people throughout the year. So
agreed. Yeah, it's gonna be great for them people. But we've got a lot of talented singers. Like I said, we just recently we had a competition not too long ago that I hosted. We started out with 15 and wound up with 3, but everybody that performed, I'm just sitting there going, where have these people been hiding? Why are you not singing in real life? And even through the muffled headsets and the you know, whether you're wearing a Pro or a 3, you can hear the music in the back. It didn't matter. Just listen to these people sing a cappella. Man, there are some talented people, and I think that adding them to the mix would be right on the money.
And you said, why don't they? Some of them are just really shy. They don't feel comfortable in real life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They like the, you know, being anonymous behind the headset.
Anonymity.
Well, good things are happening and great things are ahead. I'm excited. J-Bags, thanks for joining us, and thanks for everything that you do in the Soapstone and in Horizon Worlds. The things that you do with Firehouse are amazing. I love the community that you're building there, and I also love to see the cross promotion and integration, and the fact that you know, we're all trying to accomplish the same thing. So thank you for being you know, a friend and a colleague as opposed to a cutthroat competitor. And you know,
look, the best motto to live by is we are better together than separate.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how it is. It's so much easier. It's better to have a friend than a competitor or an enemy, because together we always achieve more. That's what TEAM stands for. It's not just a clever acronym. I made that up all by myself. Aren't you proud of me?
Never.
Together we can just blow everything away. You know, you get the right people on the right stage with the right, you know, with the right mindset, you're gonna dominate. It's just that simple.
It's so much more fun that way. We have so much more fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Well, J-Bags, thanks again for joining us. Lolly, I'm going to turn it over to you to talk about what's coming up. J-Bags, thank you.
Thanks,
Yo, take it
J-Bags.
easy.
Love you.
Monday nights, stand-up showdown. Come hang out with me and Morky.
Yeah.
Yes. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Oh, I love those two. They're so much fun.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never walk away from J-Bags and Mork not just with a big smile. They're just way too much fun. So yeah. But our spotlight show of the week this week is the sound check. And like the rest of our shows, we are celebrating Pride this month in general. They got kicked off with it last week. Everybody's dressed in very colorful clothes and celebrating. And I believe they're continuing with that theme this week. One piece of good news for the adults. We have made Soundcheck a adult only instance for now. Which, you know what, last week we started out with just a few adults, but they invited people and more people came. And by the end, we had a full instance of just adults singing for adults, which was great for the adults. But at the same time, we were running a junior instance of their own sound check. So these guys now are stepping up and creating their own shows, their own productions, their own choices and themes for what songs are going to be sung. Because, you know, kids and adults maybe don't have the same music taste sometimes.
Yeah.
And that makes it fun for everybody. So good stuff happening. We're also doing that with trivia, by the way. Trivia is an adult instance and a junior instance. And we've got a young man who loves trivia who's hosting it now, the junior instance, and he's feeling great. So
That's awesome.
opportunities for everybody. It's all good. It's beautiful.
And Matt, or Ace the Bass, who does the in-world version of Metaverse, he says that RJ the Creator is on. And for anybody who doesn't know, RJ the Creator is like he's something different. He's something special. The stuff that he does, and I mean, he was one of the 3D modelers that helped with the Soapstone. So a lot of what you see every day when you're coming through the Soapstone is a direct result of his creativity and his hand, his artistic hand.
I mean, yeah, you're not kidding. He's got fantastic worlds, but if you haven't seen his latest one, the Steel City.
Battle for Steel City. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I took my brother in there and he's like, whoa, this is awesome. So yeah, great stuff.
So that'll be good. All right. Well, we're going to republish tomorrow morning with the new spotlight show of the week and some brand new doors in the Soapstone. And until then, we'll see you guys later today, hopefully at the welcome meet with Alma Jean and talking about advancement and all.
And new exciting people joining our team today. This is great. Yep.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
I take